today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for taking a minute and coming and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make Eggs Benedict Casserole. Now, one of my favorite breakfast dishes of all time, or at least in my top 5, would be Eggs Benedict. And usually when I go out to a nice restaurant and they have that on the menu for breakfast, that's usually what I get. And I have made it at home, but it's a big affair. You gotta, poach the eggs, you have to make the hollandaise sauce. It could be a little intimidating, especially if you're making it for family and friends. So I saw this recipe online and I'm kind of excited because it combines all the ingredients that I love in Eggs Benedict, but we're gonna layer it in a casserole dish and cook it in the oven. I've never tried this. I'm hoping it's as good as I anticipate it being. So stick around. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is take 8 large eggs and kind of whisk them together in a nice bowl, which I've already done, okay? Now to that, we're going to add 2 cups of milk. I'm just using the 2% because that's what I had on hand. I guess you could use whole milk as well. Now in here I have 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of onion powder. It's the only seasonings we're going to use. And now here I have 3 green onions that I've kind of chopped up into small pieces. And what's really cool about this is you can make this ahead of time. Make it the night before. If you got company over for breakfast, make this ahead of time, store it in the fridge, and all you gotta do is pop it in the oven the next day. So I'm gonna whisk this all together like so. Now I'm gonna go get a baking dish. We'll put the rest of it together. But there you go, guys. Be back in a second. Alright, so I have a 9 by 13 inch baking dish here. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna spray a little bit spray in here. I just got this extra virgin olive oil spray. Any kind of non-stick spray will work. If you don't have this, you can always take some butter and kind of put it in there. Alright, so I got a total of 1 pound of Canadian bacon / ham, whatever you can get your hands on. I got the ham just because I got it in these bigger chunks and I already got it pre-cut, so that makes it a little bit easier. Otherwise, you got to spend the time slicing, so anything you can do to make this meal quicker and easier. So I'm going to put around half of the ham, around a ½ pound in initially on the bottom here. Kind of spread it around evenly. Okay, I think that's around half. Now what I got is a total of 6 English muffins that I've kind of cut into little like 1/2-inch cubes, okay? And we're going to put that on top. Spread it out evenly, just like so. And now I'm going to pour the rest of that ham on top. I mean, look how super easy this is. And like I said, we're actually going to have breakfast for dinner tonight. It's early afternoon, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this with some plastic wrap and stick it in the fridge for a few hours just to let some of that egg mixture soak into these English muffins before we put it in the oven. And then I'm going to make, to make things even simpler, you can make your own homemade hollandaise sauce, but like I said, I'm going for ease. I'm using one of these pre-packaged hollandaise sauce that you add milk and butter. Makes it much quicker and easier, much more convenient. Alright, so just spread it out so it looks nice. This looks pretty good. And now all we're going to do is we're going to pour that egg mixture that we just mixed right on top. I mean, how complicated is that? Very easy, very simple. Try to coat all those pieces. And like I said, I'm going to put some plastic wrap on it. I'm going to stick it in the fridge. Now you can do this overnight. I'm not going to do it quite that long. I'm going to do it for, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, and there you go. Alright guys, you know what time it is? Beverage review time. Another beer from Shirley Brewing Company out of Minneapolis. This is called Grindcore Espresso Milk Stout. Whoops. And let's see, this one, malty dark, coarsely ground, brewed with espresso. It's 5.3% alcohol. So that's what I'm having. This is my daughter, Ava Grace.
Hi.
And my son, Kyle.
And Ava will be having a straw.
Now, Ava Grace is having a Capri Sun 100% fruit punch juice blend. So that's what she's having. And then Kyle, in his quest to find the perfect Mountain Dew soda, we have another flavor he hasn't tried. Mountain Dew Spark. It says dew with a blast of raspberry lemonade and other natural flavors.
Now, I got this drink from a KFC meal, but I chose to save it for Drinker because we had no other choice.
There you go. KFC meal. All right. Do you know how to do this or you need help?
No, I did it myself before.
Okay. You want me to help you pull it out of the pan? Okay, you did it.
Look, I did it.
All right. Don't break the straw in the process. No, the other side was better because it's sharp. But sometimes you're a pain. Here, let me just help you.
I know how to.
She's 10 years old and very independent. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Very stubborn.
That's why I always tell you, I'm not trying to be stubborn, Kyle.
Well, I'm just saying what it is.
Cut out that part. Cut out that part.
All right. All right, you know how to put it in?
Yes, I did it before. Like this.
Perfect.
You're in a good mood, aren't you?
All right. So you got it all set. Ooh, look at how dark this is. Now, normally I'm not a big espresso dark beer kind of person, but this came in a 12-pack. It was a variety pack. So I said, you know what? I'll try it. Kind of looks like a Guinness there. Doesn't really smell like anything. Maybe a little malt. Alright guys, as always, I appreciate you watching the video. Let's cheers. Cheers, cheers. Alright, let's give it a sip. Look at the camera, tell them what we think. Ooh. Wow, very strong. Malty coffee. Malt and strong espresso coffee flavor. But it's very smooth. It doesn't taste high alcoholic at all. And very creamy, kind of that like Guinness creamy aftertaste. And like I said, these aren't my favorite beers, but this is pretty good. All right, Ava Grace, did you suck that whole pound sheet down? Stop.
You don't call it pouchy, actually.
Okay, well, whatever you want.
Yeah,
it's gone.
Pouch. It's a juice pouch.
It's a juice pouch. So what do you think?
Well, it's just a little drink, that's why.
Okay, what do you think?
Well, it's really, I don't know how to explain it. It's like really fruity, fruit punchy.
Is it like punching the fruit?
Taste like fruit punch?
How do I say it? Actually, a punch.
Okay. But hey, I want everyone to know this is Ava Grace's first video with her new glasses. Check them out. They are really, really cool.
I bet you guys realize that.
You know what I just forgot? We didn't have this light on. Hopefully you guys can see us. Now I turned it on. So check out her new glasses. They are pretty cool. They're like purplish with a little blue tint and pink in there. They're really pretty.
Very nice.
Yes.
This is my 800th video with my old glasses. You can see they're black with a side of black.
I got new glasses coming. They just weren't ready yet. All right. And Kyle, how is your Mountain Dew? What is it? Spark?
Well, I would say it says raspberry lemonade, and it tastes to me just like a normal raspberry lemonade. I think most of them, like the Code Red, where it's a cherry, and the this or that, where it's supposed to be a different flavor, still has a bit of a Mountain Dew taste. This just tastes like raspberry lemonade. I mean, it's good, but it doesn't feel like it's Mountain Dew.
So that's it. You're done with the pouchy.
I threw it away.
Yeah, we saw.
So would you drink this over a regular Mountain Dew or no?
I would definitely drink this. It just depends what mood I'm in. For a normal one, though.
I'm just telling them that I threw it away. They might not know.
Okay.
Well, we saw you move over there. But
I know. I'm not telling you.
She woke up on the wrong side.
Okay. All right, guys. As always, I appreciate you watching. We're going to enjoy these drinks. We'll be back in a little bit to cook that Eggs Benedict Casserole, make the hollandaise sauce, breakfast for dinner today. All right? Say goodbye.
All right.
He's already gone.
Bye-bye.
All right, okay, here we are. It's out of the fridge. It was in there for around 6 hours. Let's take a look at it. Oh man, it looks wonderful. Okay. Now preheat the oven to 375 degrees and we're going to cook this. I'm going to cover it with foil for around a half hour. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of paprika on top. Just give it a little bit of color, a little bit of flavor. Not too much. just like so. Alright, and now I'm going to put some foil. A nice tight seal on there. Like I said, around a half hour, then we'll come out and take a look and see how it's doing. Alright, we'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, check this out. I know this isn't related to Eggs Benedict Casserole, but this is the weather we're having. There's a tornado warning in effect, and it looks like based on how the wind's moving, we're just missing it. There's a big system coming through. It was pouring rain for around 20 minutes, around, I don't know, half hour ago. Whew. This is new for me. First year living in Wisconsin, but yeah, thought you guys might want to check out the weather we're experiencing right now. The rain is kind of stopped. There's still like drops falling, and it's kind of creepy and eerie because the trees are not blowing. They said this thing was going to come through with 55-mile-an-hour winds. Over here it looks pretty calm for the most part. I mean, it's almost 9 o'clock at night. It's still a lot of light, but over here it's very dark, and it's just the sky is just like pulsating with lightning bolts, but I don't hear any thunder. Wow, it's crazy. What do you think, Monica?
Wow. Wow,
Oh,
did you see that?
yeah.
I love watching that. That's amazing.
Monica came out here. This storm is just unbelievable.
I've always been fascinated by this kind of stuff.
Hopefully you guys can see it pretty good on video. I don't know. It might not be focused.
And it's not going towards us, so we're a little bit safer in doing this. If it was, we've watched the clouds and we watched the rain, and you know, we kind of know what to look for, and we're just watching it from a little bit of a distance, but still close.
Here comes someone.
Getting home quick.
Yeah, over here. Pretty mellow.
Oh my gosh, over here.
Over here, pretty violent.
And the side that was mellow, we're looking out our window. Okay, it's weird, it's eerie, but then we didn't realize what was going on over here. It just missed us. We had a tornado warning.
I just think it's weird that I can't hear any thunder. I just see the flat. I mean, look, and it's all
wow,
pretty, yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, it's all. It seems like it's very close.
Yeah.
Why am I not hearing any thunder? I don't get it.
Humidity.
Yeah, what's the temperature now? Like 80 degrees?
Something like that, yeah.
75, maybe.
Yeah.
It's getting colder. I can
bit.
feel
Now
the
it's
cold front.
comfortable.
Yeah.
It was too warm earlier. I'm like, this is May. I see more in the south coming up this way.
Yeah,
so there's
well,
more
storm's
to come.
still moving.
And the rain's starting to pick up a tiny bit. I can feel it. So we'll see. Maybe we're going to be in the middle of this a little. But we're
all right, that's what we're dealing with. Let's
go finish our cooking
Eggs
video.
Benedict Casserole. Yeah, let's go inside. I'm getting hungry. All right, it's been a half hour. Just beat the oven. Let's take this out. See what we're looking at here. All right. Wow, it's looking good, but I can tell the eggs are still a little runny. They haven't set completely. So yeah, we're gonna put it back in uncovered for 10 to 15 minutes until it's properly cooked. So there we are. I'll put it back in the oven. We'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, I just came out here. It's been around 10 minutes. It's definitely got darker. Oh, Dixie's coming out? Okay. This is crazy.
I know.
Why do I not hear any thunder? If anyone can explain that to me, please put a comment below in the video, because I have no idea. Because
you see bolts. It's not just flashes, but you see bolts.
No, I see bolts. I see the whole...
Bolts means it has to be close, but thunder should be following.
Yeah, why is there no thunder?
It's weird.
What's going on? I'm like in some alternate reality. Okay, let's go over here. 9 o'clock at night, guys. In May. So we're not full on summer mode here. Yeah. Right. Wow. Why is there no thunder? Thunder. I'm thinking the AC/DC song, Thunderstruck. Because, man, they should have filmed this for the beginning of their video. Just play this in the background while they're jamming. I mean, wow. I don't even know which way to point the camera. It's just coming from all directions. The sky's lighting up. The rain's kind of stopped. Wow. Alright guys, not to bore you with weather, but I'm just freaking out. It's my first year living in Wisconsin, so I'm not used to this kind of stuff going on in California, where I've been the last 30 years. I think if this happened in California, everyone would really be freaking out. Alright, let's go inside. Alright, here we are. You can see the eggs have set. So now we're just going to apply some of this hollandaise sauce, the packaged stuff. I'm just going to drizzle some on top, and we're going to save a little bit too, just to put on the individual servings. Oh yeah, man, look at this. It's not look delicious. Ooh. Alright, we'll be back in a second. Alright, here it is. Look at how beautiful this casserole looks. Okay, Monica's going to scoop a little section out. We're going to plate it up. Look at that. Oh man. Okay. Now, of course, you know, it is Eggs Benedict. So you gotta top it with a little bit of hollandaise sauce, right? Look at that. Oh man. I'm looking forward to this. And we're gonna add some fresh fruit on the side to make it a complete breakfast meal. We got some pineapple, some strawberries, and some blueberries. Yeah, here we go. Now, see how easy that is? You can make this the night before, just cook it in the oven. When people come over, add some fresh fruit or some hash browns, whatever you want. There you are, guys. We'll be back in a second to give this a taste. Alright, I'm here with my wife, Monica. We got some of this hollandaise sauce. It's nice and warm. We're just going to cover our little pieces.
This looks really good. And it smells good.
And I think the hollandaise sauce is probably going to set it off, because I haven't tried this yet, but man, it looks good.
It's like your favorite breakfast.
No, I love Eggs Benedict. Okay, I don't want to go overboard.
It looks good.
Alright guys, there you go. Look at that. Man. Alright, we got some fresh fruit, some pineapple, strawberries, and blueberries. But we're going to try this first.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Get a nice
We
piece.
cheers each other. Cheers.
Well, you didn't get, you just got the egg.
What do you want me to get? There.
Some muffin?
There.
Where's a piece of ham?
There's ham.
Okay, there's
It's hidden, yeah.
Alright, there you go. All right. Mmm.
Mmm.
Mmm. Wow.
That is good.
That's
really good.
That does have the taste consistency of Eggs Benedict. Let me try another bite.
So.
It's really the hollandaise sauce. I think that.
Listen, I was skeptical though, right? I was like, if it's not poached eggs, I mean, how could it be like Eggs Benedict? For whatever reason.
No, it's very good.
Because the eggs didn't cook like they would like if it was completely.
No.
It was just perfect.
It's incorporated with the muffins.
It's really good. I mean, it tastes like Eggs Benedict.
Very good and very easy.
But it's a casserole.
Yeah, much easier than actually cooking. Like if you had 5 or 6 people over, and you had to make the Eggs Benedict individually.
Yeah.
Yeah, stress. This is much easier. Then you just serve it
I was a
into portions.
skeptic, and this is blowing my mind. It's actually very, very good.
I think it is.
This is less work than just making Eggs Benedict, isn't it? Because you can just cook it and bring it out and serve it.
And it does have that same flavor profile. Definitely. As always, guys,
Really
I appreciate you watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button. The little logo on the bottom part of the screen there is to subscribe to my channel. Please do that. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll leave a link above and below to my website, ericsmokingbbq.com. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye.
Try this recipe.
It's really good. Really good. That's a winner.
No, it is a winner.